The soldier was horrified to discover that the brutal Japanese soldiers were finishing off the wounded American soldiers one by one on the battlefield. Seeing such a gruesome scene, Doss could only lower himself to the ground and tried his best to stay hidden. At that moment he suddenly heard someone nearby calling for help. A wounded comrade was buried in the dirt. Doss looked up and saw the Japanese soldiers getting closer. He quickly crouched down and crawled over as fast as he could. He reached his comrade's side and whispered a warning that the Japanese were coming. He told him not to move no matter what. Then he grabbed some dirt and covered his comrade with it. He rolled over a corpse and used it to cover himself. Soon the Japanese soldiers reached their position. His heart was pounding like crazy. He could have been stabbed at any second. Luckily the Japanese didn't check any further. But suddenly one of them stopped. He turned and stared at the corpse lying on top of Doss. He suddenly raised his bayonet and stabbed down hard. After the soldiers finally moved on, Doss quickly pushed the body off himself. Thankfully the bayonet had missed him. He immediately dug out his buried comrade and continued rescuing the wounded. As more and more wounded were sent down the cliff, the others slowly realized someone up there was saving their brothers. They reported it to their officer right away. Trucks were called in to transport the wounded back for treatment, but no one knew who was risking his life to save them. Doss kept searching the battlefield for the wounded to save his fellow soldiers. No matter how careful he was, he still got spotted by the Japanese, but they passed by him again and again without noticing. On this isolated battlefield, Doss could only rely on hiding to stay alive. When he had nowhere else to go, he found a tunnel. Without hesitation, he crawled inside. Even though it was filled with bloated corpses, Doss didn't dare make a sound. But just then, the Japanese threw a grenade into the tunnel. Doss jumped up and ran. He was nearly blown to pieces. The tunnel had many branches. Doss couldn't find the way out. He also had to watch out for Japanese patrols. Every step could have meant death. He had to rely on faint light to avoid being spotted. Doss hated the Japanese too, but when it came to life, he treated everyone the same. Even when he found a wounded Japanese soldier in the tunnel, he still helped treat him. It wasn't until nightfall that Doss finally found a chance to crawl out. But instead of running or resting, he kept searching the battlefield for survivors. Doss knew that even 1 second of delay could mean losing someone who was waiting for him to save them.